what's your understanding of a good woman? Let's go around the room.
Yeah, let's go around the room. A good woman. A good woman.
Smokes, you go first.
Wait. No, you know what? We don't. Let's not list it like that. Let's do one at a time, and then when we run out, then that's it.
Okay, yeah. All right, yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, no.
And whoever flops has to take a big drink. Get another
Get
separate
on here.
cup. Have to take a shot.
All right, I'll control that.
Alright,
Controller.
cool. I'm gonna start. Yeah.
All right, you start.
A good woman supporting your goals.
They were in there. You get me?
I'm thinking on it.
Wait,
That sounds like
hold on
5
1 minute.
seconds,
I'm gonna
hold
put
that,
time
but
limit.
yeah,
as well
there's
for this.
5
That sounds like a
seconds.
shot still, you know.
No, hold on, wait, whoa.
Yeah, it does
No
sound like a
one's
shot
ever
still.
stipulated
Bro,
any
you're the
rules.
second person. You should have something. Fam.
But have you been? Hold on.
I lie. It seems like it's the third man. Like right, them
No,
man
but
just
wait.
said 2 things.
We didn't know it was going around this
Man
way.
don't know what a good woman
I
is.
thought
You
it
know?
was going around the smokes next.
You know it's left to the dealer, man. But I didn't know what's going around the room.
Person left to the dealer.
Go on. So I'll take a shot, but you're pissing me off.
I was about to say, bruv, good communication, innit?
Respectful.
Ambitious.
How is that us being supportive? Ambitious in his goals, you mean?
What are you talking
Not a
about?
good
We said a
woman.
good woman, fam.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Bruv, are you alright?
Wait, are we not accepting that?
I don't accept
What?
it.
A good woman? She has to be ambitious, fam. What?
She could be ambitious for herself, but not necessarily a good woman for
Wait,
that
let's
regard.
just go around first, and then
Well,
we
why
talk
not?
about it, innit? Let's
If
go
you
around.
don't have if your girl ain't ambitious, yeah, I don't think she's a good woman.
She
fam.
may be,
She might
no,
just-
but the
she
thing
might
is-
just sit there and do nothing.
Now, you
That's
know
a good
what?
woman.
Let's go around first. When we're done,
Alright, cool.
I will break it down.
discuss
Yeah,
it.
that's
Cool. Is it my goal?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Alright, family orientated.
Oh, I love that. I was gonna
That's
say
a
that.
good one.
Come on,
yeah.
I'm trying to win over some.
nah, but there's some women out there that don't want kids.
Yeah, fam.
Not interested. In
But does that make them not a good woman though?
No, it's just that's their lane, innit?
Alright, go on.
That's their lane.
Willing to compromise where necessary.
Yeah, that's a very good one.
That's a good one. Awareness.
Yeah, what awareness of when someone's hurt.
Just awareness in general, innit? Like able to understand what's going on without being too much into her feelings, innit?
Good luck.
That's a,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
that's a good
some
one.
women
The
got
last
it in them.
part,
Nah,
without
some women
being
got
too
it in
into
them.
her
They got it
feelings.
in
Good
them.
luck.
They got it in them. Nah, some women got it in them, man. They can do that. They can do it.
What else is a good woman? Someone that just doesn't just like bounce and leave you in the lurch, like just randomly. Yeah, it's mad.
I don't know. Fam.
Let me save him.
Let me save you.
The common vowels are through thick and thin.
Yeah, come
That's
on.
what you mean, innit?
So like you can't like be in a relationship or you get
Sometimes there are some rough
So you're
times.
basically saying a woman that's willing to work hard when the relationship's on a downer.
Yeah, so like you can't make one mistake and then bam, she on a chat to you, got your number.
But what if the mistake? But what if it's a big mistake that you've made?
Huh?
Yeah,
then at least talk about it, innit? You
At
can't
least
just
talk
bounce.
about it.
So that comes under compromise. Who said that?
Yeah, so it comes
When
Yeah,
it's
so you need to
necessary.
come with
I said
another
when
one.
it's necessary.
when it's necessary. That's when it's necessary. I gave us a scenario when it was necessary of her being a good woman.
No, but we're not giving scenarios. No.
What?
Roms, you're next. You know, you're best stalling.
No, I'm not
Yeah, that's
stalling.
what it is.
You know what it is? You're letting
that's
him.
stool, yeah.
Hold on. Bring his
That's that shot.
You're letting him get away with murder. You know.
Hey, like Snoopy stooling, you know.
Alright, cool. This is some unfairity going
No,
on.
but
That
we're on
word.
this bear trying to.
You gotta back it as well. You gotta back it, man.
What is?
Yeah, you gotta back it. You
That's
gotta back
not
it.
even. That's not even a double.
It
not a double.
is. Be
That's
careful.
not a double.
Sit down, fam. What you going? Fam?
Sit back down.
Towering
Jimmy.
over people like that, fam. Fam, I don't deserve this, you know.
You gotta back it. You gotta back it.
Best stalling.
Everything's on pause until you back
I
that.
lie.
Come on.
No, bro, what's wrong with this guy?
Days, fam. And these side Rams my thing.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
All right. So
But it's really, we should still make him say one.
go on then.
A woman that's caring.
That's a good one still.
Through richer or for poorer.
You can't just.
What? It's a good
Same
woman.
as this one, though.
It's a
Yeah,
good
but
woman.
You can't just bounce
I don't
off
care.
my
I don't
answer
care.
with that. You
I
can't
don't care.
do that. How can you bounce off for richer for poorer? What does that mean?
To be fair, that's the same as what he said, though, isn't it?
No.
No, mine was
No.
through thick and
You
thin.
can be rich and be going through tough
thick and
times.
thin, rich and poor.
No. Wait.
Yo,
No,
that's the same
wait. You can be rich and be going through tough times. Kanye West is a good example.
Big man. When you're rich, yeah.
No, you can be
tough
rich
times
and
you're
be going
going
through tough
through.
times.
It's not the same as
It's
when
not
you're
the same.
But it's
broke
still
and you're
tough
going through
times.
tough times.
I like.
No, it's still tough
That
times.
hard time,
It's
you know. Let me
still
just
tough
book a little
times.
flight and just
Bro,
fly out here quick.
How many rich people out here are suicidal or going through
No,
mental
I hear that,
problems
I hear
or
that.
depression
But
or
not-
whatnot? Those are tough
No,
times.
but when you're broke, you can't check yourself into a £20,000 a week
Bro,
rehab.
you could be broke and be
I
content.
lie.
Nah, you can't be broke and content.
You could be
Because
broke
if you're
and be
then
mentally
you ain't got-
stable.
You can't even buy food.
No, but the thing is, though,
You know what? For the
you
sake
could-
of the conversation, we'll let it slide in it.
All right,
don't
cool.
try me,
We'll
boy.
let it slide.
Hold
We'll
on.
let it slide.
That's it. Don't try
Am
me,
I
you
a
know.
prick, fam?
Yours was wrong. Yours was wrong. You was not even that. You were just stalling. Anyway,
Alright, cool.
Esteban,
So we can bounce off people's answers. Alright, cool.
whatever it may be,
go on.
as long as it ain't identical.
Basically, yeah, good woman, and this is probably my last one, man, because you guys said it all in it. Like, loves you for you, regardless of the
Ah,
circumstances.
that was a great one. Yeah, let's end it on
Amazing.
that.
We're gonna end it on that.
That was a good one still. Yeah, someone that loves you for you.
We ended it on that. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Swiftly
Well,
moving
you
on,
got
moving
more?
on swiftly.
So let's discuss
I'm
it now,
good.
innit?
Hey, let's discuss
talk
it.
about
Yeah,
it now.
yeah, yeah. Let's get into it now.
So
What do
what
you
I
mean loves
said
you for
initially,
you?
yeah?
That no, not really. What if you're a woman beater?
What? What's going on
You
here?
can't love man for. You can't love him for that.
And I thought I was the wild one.
If you're what?
Some man out here, women
No,
beating.
but if he's beating her,
He should
she's
literally-
more
Well, some
than-
man might
more than
believe in
like-
that, though.
But more than likely, she doesn't.
No,
love
no.
him.
When I say loves you for you, yeah, what I'm talking about is it don't matter whether you're rich, poor. If certain things happen, like she knows you, innit?
Yeah.
And that's what she's into. It's not about like her feelings for you doesn't change depending on what you have or what you don't have. It's just
man up.
regardless of whether you're rich or poor, her feelings is constant. That's what I'm talking about.
As long as you're not a bum.
Yeah, but what if? But you got to be poor with ambition, though.
Yeah.
She can't
No,
just
it's
love
true.
you because you're just
Yeah, that's
poor.
what I'm saying.
like.
As long as you're not a bum.
No, but it depends on the girl though, innit? Some girls like if she's cool with that, that's her thing. You understand? If you're poor with no ambition and she's cool with that, that's her thing.
Doesn't
what
that say a
about-
lot about her, though?
Still.
It don't matter. That's her thing.
And what
That's
She's
what
being
she
mad.
wants.
What
So-
if my ambition is to be like the best paper round boy in the end?
He said that so serious as well.
You get what I'm
I'm
saying?
really trying to throw the newspaper from
Yeah,
here to
like-
there. See if I can catch the door, like, you know?
Like that, yeah, I want to know, ladies. Like, if your man wants to be the best paper round boy in the end,
But to be fair though, he might start.
I'm done with
He
smokes,
might
you know.
start from being the best paper round
you
boy
make him
and
top
own the
owning the
company.
paper. You get what I'm saying?
It's true, you know.
Because gal will look at that and
Nah, that's dead, that's
you
dead,
get what
that's
I'm
dead,
saying?
that's
Like,
dead,
nah, I ain't having no paper. And then these 10 years down the line, he
He
owns
owns
the whole company.
the whole borough is his.
The whole borough. Man's got man working for him now.
Like even
And
like
then she's
these
got
No, it
garbage,
is. It's true, you know.
these garbage man.
Because
Yeah?
people don't look at
Hey,
the, like,
garbage men earn peas.
Big
Man,
man.
big
earn
money,
peas, bro.
fam.
What? Big
They
money.
earn
some
peas, you know.
people
Big
don't
money.
look at like the top of
They don't. They
the
look at
person's
that.
ambition,
Bro,
man.
they earn
From
peas.
paper round to owning the whole borough, and then you got your own. You
But
get
you know
me?
What, but you know what that comes down to as well, and we'll come back to this. I'm just
Yeah.
diverting a little bit. What it comes down to as well, parents don't have that understanding as well. Like when they ask their kids, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" In it, and they said, "I want to be an artist," or "There's no money in that."
Yeah.
But they don't understand there's money in that.
There is.
Yeah.
They understand? Oh, I want to be a policeman. Oh, there's no money in that. But there's money in that. He can
Yeah,
end
my
up
kid
having his
can't be
own
no
security
fed.
firm.
My
You
kid
don't
can't.
know.
My kid can't be no fed. But sorry, go on.
Your kid can't.
Oh
be
my
fed.
God, it's
These-
wild.
These times when something goes wrong, who you calling? Big
I don't
man,
call
allow
police.
it. Let's not
I don't call
pretend like we
police.
don't need the feds
I don't
in our
call
life.
police.
Big
Are we
man.
going
police.
into this now, fam? Really?
But we'll
I don't
come
call
back.
police.
We'll come back.
We'll come back to that
We'll
still.
come back to it. So anyway, good woman. So what I said initially was, there's too many women out here. Some women, not all of them, want that superwoman status without having to put the work in.
Embarrassing.
All right, so
Okay. And then the question will lead to.
No. Go. Like, expand on that.
All right. Okay. So for example, like every woman thinks they're a good woman, innit?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
not the.
And they all think they're better than the rest of them.
There you go. That's not correct.
That's mad.
You're misinformed, innit?
Yeah.
Well, that's my doing the
Like
Jada
for
kiss.
example, yeah, my default like,
trim.
idea of a good woman, innit? And it's probably everyone's, but it's for what I've seen in my life, innit, is my mum, innit? Like
Okay,
I've
yeah,
seen,
yeah. You go on the base of that.
you know what I mean? Like what she's gone through, the sacrifices that she's made, the fact that she didn't complain, she just did what she had to do. You understand what I'm saying? Like for me, like you don't need to tell me what you've done, innit?
Yeah.
For me to acknowledge you as a good woman.
Bro,
I need to see it.
Hold on, let's not lie. Mum complained, but still did what she had to do.
No, but you know what I mean by complaining, innit? Like whether you complain or not, you're still gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she still complains still.
Yeah, that's like my mum.
That's
My
my
mum
mum's.
complains.
There
to
was-
the
it's love that makes him do
universe,
it, you know.
fam.
No,
But
but
she
you know
still
what I'm
does
saying,
what
yeah?
she
like,
does.
Certain things, innit? Like, you know, certain people will just stop.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Like, they'll just be like, this is too much. Like, I'm done and I'm out. And these are parents, you know? They'll just up and leave their kids and gone.
I don't know if I fucking say this. Shout out my next door neighbor because I know. No.
Take
it's
your
not
time,
that.
man.
It's not on him. But like downstairs, the woman downstairs, yeah. Cause I know my next door neighbor listens, innit? So you're probably gonna understand. But last night, literally last night, yeah. Music's playing throughout the whole night, you know, pumping. I'm thinking like, well, I didn't really hear it, but whatever. Cool. Wake up in the morning. I go on the balcony. She's talking to her daughter, like, yo, like her daughter's maybe 4 or 5. I don't know, one of them ages. When she's like, yeah, look across the road. She's saying that them people wanted me, you to get taken from me, and I threw you a party last night for your birthday.
Wow.
Fam, she threw a 4-year-old's party in the middle of the night, bro. Like, not in the middle of the night, maybe 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. She threw the child a party, fam, in the yard. Just played loud music and told her that's her party. How fucked up is that? That's fucked.
But you know, these times it's just for her, innit? It's not for the youth.
Of course it's for her, fam.
I'm not gonna lie, I missed
It's
that.
5
I missed
o'clock
what you
in
were
the morning, fam. How's the youth gonna know that she have a party? No friends, no
You
nothing.
know what? There's no connection to what we're saying.
Yeah, there's no real connection. It was just wild. But no, there was a connection.
'cause I was lost, fam.
That's bad parenting, fam.
That's what he's trying to get to.
That's
basically.
bad parenting, fam. You can't
It's the
tell
same
your...
as in, like, because I was saying that certain parents just walk out, innit?
Okay,
He was saying,
okay.
basically it's an example of bad parenting.
That's a bad parenting, fam. You
But
chucked
yeah.
your child a party at 5 o'clock in the morning where she didn't really know.
But yeah, I mean,
That's wild, you know.
moving mad.
No friends, no nothing, just her.
So basically, you're saying all the things that we listed around the room. If
Yeah.
a woman has all them attributes and is like that,
No woman-
then
you know
she
what it
could
is?
class
I don't think
herself
no
as
woman have all
the
them.
personally,
superwoman.
yeah, you know, for me, let's say for me, I put myself an example. Yeah, I go to work every day, innit? And there's no, like, for me, I have no option, innit? I have to do what I have to do. Like, I can't even complain about it because it makes no difference. I still have to do it. That's the way I look at it. Like, every day I'm up, I go to work, I come home. Every day. Like, it's not gonna stop because I have to provide for my family. That's me. Right, okay. So when let's say Father's Day come around now, I'm never saying to them, oh, this is what I'm doing for you. This is what I'm doing for you. I never say
Yeah, you
that.
don't throw it in their face.
And when Father's Day come around, then maybe they say, oh, we appreciate, you know, here's a little card or whatever. It means a lot because I know I don't complain about it, but it just shows that they see what I do.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Right. You have certain people now who want to broadcast everything they think they do.
Yeah.
You know that one there?
And they're not really doing it, like. You know what I'm saying?
They want to broadcast it every single chance they get. Like, oh, this is why I'm a good woman or I'm a good man. Like, this is what I'm doing for you.
Those are them pick me girls.
Why? Because they flung it on Instagram.
They're flinging it
I
out there.
drink
I've
up
got
for
this.
this
I've got that.
love when I get
I've
done.
done this.
Alright, this combo's
I've
good.
done that.
Because
Pick me.
what come out yesterday
So
on,
you're
the,
single,
on UK
idiot guy.
Gossip and Link Up and that, yeah. They were talking. Nah,
Idiot, yeah.
this guy is really good,
Nah, this guy is wild, yeah.
Good
Nah.
on, man.
Wow,
They're
yeah,
pick me girls, bro.
Nah, I get you though. You shouldn't broadcast these
Don't need
things.
to
If you know you're a
broadcast.
good woman, you don't need to talk.
Especially broadcasting,
Silence
doing what
is-
you're supposed
You
to do
get me?
anyway.
Alright, boom.
Silence speaks, bro.
This covers somewhere like yesterday when man posted the thing, yeah? Cool. So you got different types of girls, yeah? So you got the insecure girl, yeah? Which she zooms in on all the girls' pics on your pic, or girls on your pics, yeah? Automatic hates every girl around you. Pressed about who pics you're liking. May go through your phone. I don't get along with girls.
Had one of those before.
Yeah, and there's a lot of those ones out there still
Yeah, there's a lot of one.
in 2019.
Then you got the curve queen.
The who?
The curve queen.
Oh, she's always a bitch.
Curvy, you get me? And I ain't talking about
This
the
man's on a
roundness of
mission,
her
you
body.
know?
No,
on.
but hear the description because I
Yeah,
know
so
about
the
this
description
thing.
is like great personality and fun as fuck.
So you a dream?
No one ever knows who they dated. Barely
Detective.
Chopped one of your boys, but go on.
like barely replies to texts.
Busy.
Always busy when you want to hang out. We should link.
Because she's been next man.
Yep.
But how'd you know that though?
Bruv.
Come on. Man.
Them
that a
curve girls there
The curvy
are
ones are
deadly.
the, yeah.
Okay.
The heartless
of them.
girl.
Yeah, because that's the girl that
curve-
give you the number but don't want to link you. Like,
Bro,
for what reason?
listen,
Why did you
If
even
you buck up
entertain?
in the same rave, she's pally. Everything calm. Banter. You get on so well. Try her the next day and see if you can reach her.
But is she not running the same game that man ran though?
That's why she's the curve girl. Because she's curving girls. Curving guys, sorry.
But then why are you having a go at her though? Because she's just doing the same thing the man them are doing.
No, but you might actually genuinely like her.
I lie.
Same thing the man them are doing.
No, but
You can't hate the play. You have to hate the game.
You know
still.
what?
I'm not mad at it. I charge you to the
Right
game.
Still.
Did you know that
There's
one
a lot
there?
of girls,
Like
yeah.
you
But I'm just saying there's a lot of girls out there like that.
Heartbroken girls.
But a guy will meet a guy.
I'm
a
with
girl,
Steven with this one still.
You get me? And then sell her a dream.
No, I get it. It wouldn't bother me. The game's the game. Charge it to the game, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
That's what I'm saying. So it's not the girl's fault. She's just doing the same thing the man doing.
Man, it wouldn't really.
It happens.
It wouldn't bother, man.
Move on to the next.
Double standards.
That's
no.
no.
Yeah, it
but-
is double standards.
No, but the
I
thing
wish
is-
I had an episode like that
No,
still.
but if I got a number and then the next day she curves me, I'm like, alright, cool.
It is what it is.
What it is, fam.
Nah, but you know
Yeah,
what
but
it
you
is?
have to do. It's different because your ego.
Nah.
Man,
Nah,
wear
but
the ego on
I think it's more.
Man,
I
wear
think
the
it
ego on
depends how
the
they
sleeve,
curve you,
fam.
though.
Yeah, but
Let's
I
say-
think it's more worse if you're linking someone and then you stop linking, then they curve you and you don't hear from them. Then that's mad.
Well, after you've chopped.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, certain man get emotional, you know.
Yeah, like.
What, you've chopped and then she don't holler you no more. That's
Bruv.
peak for your ego, you know.
No, certain man get emotional, you know. They're not used to being the beat and
Yeah,
dash.
getting a beat and dash.
They're like,
Nah,
raw.
But
Is this
man
what
are
it
willing
feels
to
like?
beat and dash. I don't
Exactly.
understand that, fam.
Double standards.
There is double
No,
standard.
because certain guys can't believe that it's actually happened to
If
them.
a girl do
Yeah,
that, if a
true.
girl do that to you, if I say touche.
But you
If
know,
you-
No, but you know why certain man get pressed? Because they're thinking, was my chop that dead that she just dashed man out like
I
that?
don't. You know what?
That's the ego talking.
Hey, that's happened to man once, or not like that, but she comes to my yard when I was.
I knew it happened to you.
Yeah,
You just
no,
got
no, no.
stories.
So your
for
chop was
Yeah,
dead.
come on.
You're not hitting it properly.
No, no. I was living on my
Wow.
Oh my.
Wow.
What you say? Smokes is coming up short.
Smokes will just blow that smoke.
All smoke, no fire.
Allow it.
Yeah, man, I got banter still. Man, I got the banter still.
Man thought you had the chimney, but you had a cigarette.
Is this what man's doing, yeah? Alright, cool. No! Is this what man's doing, yeah? Is this what man's doing, yeah? Alright, cool.
No way. He's
Alright.
done.
Hey, stick a fork in him, man. He's done.
But anyway, now man, the giggles are over.
It's all Pete when it's on you, though, innit?
I lie. No, you know what? One time, when I was living on my own, one time, this girl come, chop, boom, beat, whatever, and then 2 o'clock in the morning, it's like, yeah, up and on, gone. And this time she lived in West, and she was getting bus. But you know what?
It was that bad?
It didn't hurt my ego though. I was happy that she was gone because I was gonna dash her out at a certain time in the morning anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's what I'm
But
saying.
it was a slight confusion, like raw. But at the same time, I was like, yo, I'm going to sleep now, and I put the cover on when I was gone.
Yeah, but you got an expectation, though.
Yeah.
Of what?
Because you was going to dash her at 2, but she left about 11.
No, I was
So
gonna,
it's still damaging your ego because you didn't get to follow through with your plan.
Yeah, I was gonna let her go. Not that's right too. I was gonna let her go in the morning, like early morning though. Like
Yeah.
I was gonna do my normal tactic of yo, man's got football, so we've got to get up, drive around the block and kick. But then her
lot
leaving,
of work here.
yeah, this is my point. Her leaving at 2 o'clock in the morning made man feel good because I don't have to do that in the morning now. I can actually sleep and don't have to
Okay.
set no alarm and stay asleep.
So when did it sink in that you got curved?
I didn't get curved because I got the beat.
No, but there's a part of you that think like,
we
wait,
beat innit, and she kicked.
why is she leaving when there's only night bus? And
Yeah, that was. And you're going west.
this is.
I was like, raw, like yo, this is mad.
She
but
was
you know
that
what, it's
eager to
alright.
cut, fam.
She was dying to cut, you know.
That's mad.
Beat might have been dead still. I never said.
Nah,
that
she
was
might have
dead.
a next linkers or something.
Yeah, she might have
You
the
never
next.
know.
Yeah, that's
That's
cool.
probably
You
what
was
it
the
is, fam.
warm up, bruv.
Oh, allow
But
it.
that's fine.
Allow it.
Like
Nah.
them times there, I didn't want no one staying in my yard too long anyway.
But you wanted to chop again, though, innit?
Nah.
How do we even get
No,
here?
no, I'm not a
How do
two-time
we get
chopper.
it?
I
fam.
don't know
chop
where we
once
got
and
here,
I'm out.
fam. We always get somewhere, fam.
But
No
yeah.
sat nav.
All right, well, yeah. Anyway, we need to get back. We need
Yeah,
to
we
get.
got-
Yeah, so you was going through the categories, the different type of women.
Let me make sure that was saved. Sorry, because I had to save that still. Yeah. Anyway, go back to the women thing. So the next one was what? Oh, that was the curve. It was a heartless one. Heartless girl only hits you up at night. Acts like the homie when you're out. Known to pop up with new men if things get shaky. Emotional as fuck, but that's none of your business. 200 unread texts.
That's a friend, isn't it?
That's a mad one, you know.
Yeah, that's a friend.
But that's a friend.
That's not even a link, innit? That's a friend.
Only
That's
hit
a
you up
friend,
at
bro.
night, did you say? You say only
She
hit you up
only
at
hit
night.
shop at night.
Yeah, that's a friend, man.
There's bare guys like that, boy. Only hitting girls up after 10 a.m.
But you know what this is, yeah? All of the stuff you're reading now is what guys do.
I know. So what?
Yeah,
so,
it works both ways, yeah.
so what? You think the man them's got every trait?
Most.
Most,
Bro,
fam.
Like 90% of the traits.
Bro,
Yeah,
fam.
most.
Every trait. Fuck it. Pull it out there.
Yeah, man. Everything
Let's
you're
not-
reading
let's
now,
not-
The
this
let's
thing
guys
is,
do.
not-
most
let's
girls
not
have
try
been
and-
doing this from day, but we only highlight it when a woman does it because it's
Fam, we've
saying
been
they're moving
doing-
mad.
Man been
But
doing
we
this.
celebrate
You know
it
what
when
it
guys
is?
do it.
So what they,
sometimes.
like you said earlier, they've investigated man's whole behaviorisms, innit, fam? Okay, you lot are doing this. Okay, so let's do this and see what happens.
But
And
you
now
know
man
the-
are getting emotional.
You don't know,
fam.
but I don't think man them really. I don't know about other man them. I can't talk for other man them. I'm not really an emotional brother. A little bit emotional, but if gal was to move like that to me, then they just get dropped out. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I understand now, like.
Well,
But what gal do though? When man them do it, fam, they emotional blackmail man them to a different degree, you know.
Yeah. They can't
They're
handle
like, oh, you did this to me, but you said, and I'm like, yeah, but you get me. But when girls do it, it's like, all right, cool. I see where we stand.
You know the thing is, yeah.
Boom.
Men are quick to say girls are butters and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, quick. Very
Yeah.
quick. But when a man gets one of them negative feedback, yeah.
It's peak, fam.
Can you imagine? Like they just look at your calves, man. Where are they? Like they kind of mess them up.
Where are your calves?
That will finish a man.
What?
You know?
And then these times now you done leg day yesterday, you know. That's still. You done leg day yesterday. I'm not gonna lie, I've had that still.
Swear down.
I've had that. Of course, I've had that.
Where are
Man's
your
done leg
calves?
like man. If you see my Instagram, man, go in on the. That's my thing, fam. Like man, do this like bare people can vouch for me. Yeah, Rome's the leg. Yeah, he does this leg thing. You get me? For a girl to say, right, you don't do legs, do you?
No, that's dead. Try to say you look like Johnny Bravo and them things.
Allow it. Top heavy.
You get.
But they don't. Black men's calves naturally don't build up like that.
Nah,
Innit?
man. Depends what part of the world you're coming from.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, man.
It's true still.
So what part of the world?
I think the yard man is we're the only ones, fam.
Yeah, cause look what you saying, what? Them man work, but them man don't really have.
No, they got the muscle there, but
You
it's
got the
not like
muscle,
he ain't
but
got the width.
All right,
of,
but then you
they
look
get
at a
me.
man like Roberto Carlos.
Oh wow.
Jesus Christ, that man's calf come like
Bigger
two
than
of my
his
legs.
thigh, boy.
Trust me, man's calf like come like a 5, fam.
Mad.
So that's mad, fam. Yeah, it's true. Different
What's the
part of
next category again, then?
world. Oh yeah, it's the next one of the gal them, fam. All right, the pick me.
That's what you said.
Pick me girls.
Oh, this one. You,
Showcasing all their, abilities to do things. Probably.
fam, I can make Alfredo 5 different ways. I don't know your wear. Oh, so this is American, so I'm kind of reading it like that. I don't know how y'all wear all that makeup. Homebody. Well, homebody, yeah. Homebody things, all right, you know. Always judging other women. Jesus Christ. But I feel like that should be on every single one of the women's thing.
No, but
every woman judges women, no?
No,
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is with the pick me thing is, yeah? Like all the things that you said before that is they're trying to show off how they do those things. Like they show off that they're a homebody. They show off that they can do all these different things. Pick me because I'm perfect.
Because I
basically.
sit at home. I don't really go out nowhere.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm the kind of girl that you want me to be.
Yeah.
Pick me.
But they sometimes turn out to be the worst ones, fam.
Absolutely. And they judge everybody because they're not doing the things that they would do themselves.
Yeah.
Because that girl goes out and raves and has a good time, which she's entitled to do, she wants to judge her for it. But she could be going out and just be having a good time with her girls. Doesn't mean she's moving mad.
True.
That's a major turn off, when girls are just judging other girls, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's disgusting.
It's like, what?
It's
I was
disgusting.
like, where's your confidence?
Yeah,
like,
man.
why
It's
is
the
you insecure, man?
You know?
Bro.
Like, I can't, like, I hate
You're
when girls
moving
talk about other girls.
childish.
Like,
Bro.
turn off, man. Like
Like,
yo, be
look
confident
look
in
at
what
that
you
girl
have.
Bam.
over
Like,
there.
simple. Just
Fam.
be confident
But
in what you
that's,
have.
you know
Exactly.
what? Let's be honest. And girls, they won't admit this.
That's
but
why I like the ugly girls.
that,
you know.
listen,
I'm telling you, man.
No,
you
I don't
see-
like ugly girls.
You see WhatsApp groups. You see,
Actually, ugly's relative.
fam. You see girls' WhatsApp groups.
I'm
That's
joking,
all it's
man.
full
There's
of.
no such thing as an ugly girl, man. Sorry.
It's full of screenshots of other girls of them
That
talking
comes
about
and
other
get you in
gal. You
trouble
get
still.
me?
Now, there's no such thing as an ugly girl,
It's relative.
There isn't. It's
Beauty is in
your
the eye
own-
of the
yeah,
beholder.
it's
just that it's not your
relative.
type.
Because you could have a painting and someone look and be like, nah.
No,
like,
you
that's
it's
not
just
it.
not your type.
Yeah, it's not your
That's
type.
all.
Everyone has a
Yeah,
type.
it's
And it's mad because you get anyway.
Because I don't. Yeah, man. If I stop calling girl dead, like that is deep.
Yeah,
you
girls
know?
ain't dead.
yeah,
still.
yeah.
Girls ain't
It's just
dead.
not my type.
Yeah.
It's just not your type. But then there's some girls that not anybody's type.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
It
days.
is what it is, isn't it? But
Oh my god.
you can't skirt about it, innit? It is what it is. But it's I guess it's harder to find those girls in it. But yeah, most girls are somewhere.
Nah, man. I don't believe that.
I
you know?
honestly pray that there's no woman out there that actually
Now,
feels like there's no. they
Yeah,
are
now
no
everyone
one's type.
wants somebody, fam.
Innit?
There's
You know-
someone out there for everyone.
But you know,
Innit?
but you know, some like some girls are okay. When I say nobody's, I'm talking like heterosexual, innit? But sometimes some girls like girls, innit? So it's their thing, innit?
But is that based off looks or based off personality? That's the reason why.
Do
They
you know what it
decided
is?
to go
I think
from
the
men to
biggest
women.
problem, it's not even a looks thing.
It has to be
I
looks.
think it's a personality. When I say ugly, I'm talking about personality.
All right.
Okay.
Oh,
There's
that makes
some.
sense.
There's
This
some
guy,
girls-
he's good at saving himself, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
big
yeah,
man.
yeah,
He
yeah.
Grow up
saved
in the game,
himself.
you know?
Allison
Just
for Liverpool.
calling it David Seaman. What?
Yeah, David Seaman, David De Gea.
Yo.
This guy
Nah,
saves
but
himself,
on
bro.
the level, when it comes down to it, it's about because that's what you have to live with, innit? The personality, when that's ugly,
It's ugly. Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, it's
It's
true.
over.
Ugly, innit?
It's over. It's
nah,
over.
man. Can't deal with
It
that.
works in reverse because sometimes when a girl's pretty, you might give her like a little 6.5, 7 out of 10. But when she's got personality and intellect that that you love, it heightens it. I think you mentioned that before.
Don't talk to me.
1 minute. So basically, what you're saying is,
You're not gonna make me cry.
what you're saying. You want a hug?
Hey,
Cause you sound hurt.
Pause.
Nah, it's not pause, man. It's brotherly love, fam. You get me? Nah, cause you sound hurt round there, you know.
Tear it up, you know.
Yeah, fam. I don't like to see my people them hurt, you know,
What are you
fam.
talking about, fam? What am I hurt about, fam?
I don't know,
So what are
fam.
you talking about, fam?
But you just sound like you want ball, fam.
Yeah, fam.
You're a bit quiet this round here, this segment of the show, like. But yeah,
This
so you're
episode
basically
no
you
more
don't
than
call
a
girls ugly until you've met them, till you've seen their personality.
Yeah.
I hear that
Yeah.
still.
100%.
Okay.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
So basically, any girl can approach you.
100%.
Any girl.
Just talk.
Any
Just
girl.
any.
Any girl.
Any?
Any
But ever
girl.
she
No
is, if
way.
she
Why
is
is he doing
bottom of
the any?
the bottom pile, and
Dre?
she's
I'll tell you what. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Some of them,
Beautiful
listen,
personality.
you know what it is, yeah? And I get what you guys are saying. And sometimes they may not be aesthetically pleasing, innit?
Yeah, 'cause you ain't Pammy.
Immediately.
I said
But
aesthetically
some of
pleasing.
the most stimulating conversations I've had
Yeah.
Yeah,
is been with girls that may not be everybody's type, innit?
yeah, yeah.
And then when
yeah,
you look
yeah.
at them, you're like, you're actually.
But sometimes,
pretty,
yeah.
you know, like I see
Yeah,
the picture
bro,
in
like
your, the
sometimes,
curve
yeah.
on
Hold
the
on,
eye
1
and
minute,
all
1
of
minute.
that.
But are you pamming?
Wait 1 minute, please. Let me
Will
get
you
this out there. Let me
pam?
get this out there.
You won't pam it.
Let me get this out there, please. I have
You
to.
won't pam.
I said,
Let's
but-
not
no,
lie.
Wait. 1 minute.
I've had that thing.
1 minute. Let me get this out there because this has been, this was an issue in my last relationship. Yeah, boom.
Wow.
I said to my ex one time, I said, I looked at her and we was watching a movie. I looked at her, turned around, I said, "Raw, you're actually pretty, you know."
Pim.
She said, and then bruv, all of a sudden, fam, I'm the worst person in the world, fam.
Fam, it's mad.
Hold on, is that peak to say that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
It took you that long to acknowledge that she may be good
Like,
looking to you.
cool. So let me land now. Boom. With her, it was personality, how she is as a person. Innit?
Yeah.
That's what attracted me the most. Like
Okay.
that's what turned man on. This is what I want. You
You were
get
mentally
me?
stimulated
And
by her.
all right.
So
So
you
when I
wasn't looking at the looks.
wasn't
at the
looking at the
time.
looks because
Yeah.
you get me. That's what I'm saying. I wasn't looking at the
No,
looks.
you
Like,
you saw it. You're a man.
what do you mean?
No, let him land.
Yeah. But
No, I wasn't looking at the looks,
you
innit?
saw the looks.
Huh? Yeah, obviously I saw the
Yeah,
looks,
thank
but
you,
that
thank
wasn't.
you. Let's make that clear.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
I saw the looks. She's obviously beautiful, innit?
Yeah.
But the personality
Shown.
shined.
Yeah,
Mad. You get
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
So it's only till I turn around, you get me? She got the natural look, you get me? No makeup, none of that silly stuff. You get me? I said, Ross,
Yeah.
you get me? But obviously, apparently, that was peak to say that to a woman.
I think, I've
like,
done
I
that.
can
I've done
understand
that.
it.
And
You can understand her frustration.
I can understand it because how long into the situation was this when you said this to her?
I don't know, we're probably like 2-3 years in.
No, but you know what it is, yeah? Wait. It's how
killed
you-
himself.
Wait.
Fam, 2-3
How did
years,
you say?
fam.
Did you say to her, "You're actually pretty" or "You're pretty"?
So you thought she was clapped before?
No.
Or you realized
How did you? How did you say? Did you say you're actually pretty?
I said, let me think, because I don't want to lie on, you get me?
Because to say you're actually pretty.
I said,
suggests-
yes. No, I
That
said,
you used to think
right,
you-
I said, right. I think
said
I
you
said
actually-
actually
yeah.
still.
Nah.
You know what
the
it
problem.
I did
No, but
say-
you know what it is. You know what it is. Why I get why. You know what? Women shouldn't take offense when a man says actually, because I feel like that might have been the time when you look and you sit there and you analyze everything about this girl, fam.
Why are you saving
And then you're
him?
like, you in your head, you're just like, you already know she's pretty. You know all of these things, but you have to say it now. Like you're actually like.
So was you overwhelmed by her personality?
Yeah, I think it's an overwhelming
Overwhelmed, fam.
situation.
It's
Yeah.
like, right, like, this is...
All right.
Like, it's like I've seen a reflection. This
Okay,
is
yeah,
me,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
this
yeah,
is...
yeah. Come
You
on,
get
come on.
me? This is what... I love this. You get me?
I'm not gonna lie though, my hand's stinging still.
He's grateful for the save. That's why he was grateful for that save, bro. That high five he gave me, was life saving, bro.
1 minute, because he's still...
He was grateful for that save, bro. That slap of the hand, bro. He was like, my brother.
That's head stinging all now.
Let me tell you,
How
because
is it you slapped his
he's
right hand
talking.
and his left hand's hurting?
You know them argument, everything just transfer.
Where's that ring? I need that ring.
No, you know what it was? No, because he's talking and I can see him kind of...
Yeah. Man,
Oh,
I see him trying to get the feeling back into his...
fully, fam. I was fully trying to resuscitate man's hand, you know.
You lot are stupid guys, man. That's let me get some of that.
Nah, yeah.
Man can't be under this, fam. It's silly.
Nah, but fully.
Oh, come on, big man.
What you want this?
After you mix, yeah, do your thing, man.
No, but
Right,
nah.
grab that for me, please.
I fully hear what Rome's is saying in that.
You get me? Like it wasn't.
Is this one?
It wasn't like, you was
Grab
ugly,
that one
but
for me.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that one.
it wasn't like you was ugly before, and now I see that you're pretty. It wasn't like that.
You just
It's like your personality shone so much. Is that
and it's
you could have been ugly, and I wouldn't even have cared. You get me?
Yeah,
You would have
Nah,
cared.
but you
bro.
know what it is, yeah?
You would have.
What you said.
At that time, at that moment, when you were
nah, what
sitting
you
there.
said is-
Only
nothing
so
wrong with
much
it.
you
There's
can
nothing wrong
tolerate
with
with
it.
dead looks.
Now, what you said, there's nothing wrong with it. And I'll tell you why there's nothing wrong with it.
Maybe I could have worded it better, but at the time it was like,
You're in the moment, like
That was a
I'm in the
genuine
moment.
reaction.
Nah, but you know why that's a good
actually-
thing, yeah? Because you know when you're in a relationship, your initial kind of experiences, yeah, they're good looking, innit? But then as time goes on, you get familiar in it. And sometimes you forget how good looking they are. But for you to take the step back and go, actually, you know what? Like, yeah,
yeah.
that shows that, bro. Like,
exactly.
yeah.
Maybe it was an emotive response from her rather than her using her head and thinking about what you're actually saying.
Because it could be a thing like, if your woman got like, I don't know, I don't even want to.
Nah, it's one of those ones
If
where-
something happened to her face, you know what I'm saying? If something happened to her face or something happened, like, would you run a mile?
Yo, allow it, man.
No, I'm not thinking. I'm saying if something. All right, cool.
That's a good question.
I want me. No, I'm gonna get it. No,
That's a
I'm.
good question.
All right, cool. Watch. This is what I'm saying. So if something happened to your woman's face right now,
God forbid.
God forbid, yeah,
Yeah.
could you still be with her?
What happens to the face?
Oh no, she might have had an acid attack.
You know what it is, yeah? I'm going to be
jeez.
100% honest in it. Out of guilt, yes.
You would what, run a mile, or you stay,
Stay.
Oh,
Out of guilt.
Yeah, 100%.
Guilt.
That's what I'm saying. That means
No,
that
100%. I'm being
that
real.
means you don't value the personality
No,
and the
I'm
woman
being
she
real.
is. Then.
No. Do you know what it is, yeah?
I feel like you slightly could have a sighting as well. She would allow it.
Oh my
No, but I
god.
could-
the visa smokes.
wait.
Official only.
Let me tell you something.
That's only spokes.
You
Only
see,
smoke.
you see everybody, yeah? Everybody, we're all different innit, in terms of what we like, innit? Like I said to you a few episodes ago, innit? When you see a woman, the first thing you notice is the features, innit?
Yeah, of course.
yeah.
You're attracted to that. That's when you've had an argument, all that kind of stuff. That's the shit that kind of brings you back to the table because you're attracted to that.
Yeah.
So if that's no longer there, then it's pure emotion.
True.
That's what I'm saying. That's just pure. You're literally
Yeah.
it's pure emotion. You can't ignore the fact that what you used to be attracted to isn't there anymore. But then you're gonna feel some kind of way leaving that, right? Because you know that she hasn't done nothing wrong.
That is
So
true.
that's what I'm saying. Out of guilt, 100%. Because it means that nobody could tell me, yo, nothing changes. You trying shit.
Of course.
Of course, something changes. Even within herself, something changes.
So that's my point. Are you allowed to have a sighting then?
You know what? You know my view on this stuff already. You know? Like I feel like
No, but she should allow you to because I
no,
feel
she
like
shouldn't allow you to have a sighting.
Why not?
Because the reality is, yeah, you're in a relationship.
Be
with her,
careful.
innit? But being
It's
a
a marriage,
man,
bro. You said vows that more or less emulate for better or for
What
worse.
if we're not married?
Huh?
What if we're not married?
actually, let me ask a question. Good question. Let me ask a question.
Yeah.
One of my
Maybe
friends,
before you
yeah,
ask the question, basically, my whole point is
Yeah.
anything could happen, but because of your personality, the woman that you are, that wouldn't change anything. You get me?
Okay.
no, something will change, but it'll just be harder work.
What? I was trying to get a clap and
No, you're not gonna get no
acknowledgement from them.
It will change, but it'll just be
trying to
harder
sell
work.
himself right
It'll
now,
be harder
bro.
work. But here's the question, innit? Years ago, yeah, and it's just a statement. So I want to hear what you guys think about it. One of my friends said to me, he was a serial gallus, innit? Like,
Yeah.
and he said to me one time, and I've always been a faithful guy, innit? Like I've never really done any extraterrestrial activities, innit?
Be careful that really word still.
You get me? But he said you never really appreciate your partner until you cheated on them. What do you guys think about that?
No, isn't it? You don't appreciate your partner until they're gone.
No, until you've cheated. It said
You know
when you
what?
cheat on them, you appreciate them more. Tell me, like, what do you guys think about that?
Okay. Let me not kill myself here. I understand what you're talking about.
I understand what you're saying.
But
pre-
hey,
hold
wait,
on,
before we get
hold
into
on.
it,
Go
it's all hypothetical, innit? There's
Yeah.
no one's.
I'm
I'm gonna be real here.
It's just a
In
conversation.
a previous relationship, I've cheated and regretted it afterwards. And the reason why I regretted it is because it's like there was an excitement of the chase, something brand new and whatever. But then after I'd done the deed, I looked at the girl and I thought to myself, you weren't even worth all this stress. I'm happier with what I've got at home. I'm happier with my girlfriend I got. And it made me even more how can I put it? Appreciative. Like I was showing her even a lot more love. I felt so guilty about what I did, even though she didn't even know that I did it, and she couldn't understand why I was being so nice. Do you get what I'm
So was
saying?
you being nice because of the guilt, or was you being nice because you didn't rate the thing that you was beating? Like, was it the guilt of cheating?
I did before I beat her, but this is like now I feel like, because you know what, to an extent, yeah, you kind of feel like you've seen enough elements of the girl that you've cheated on your girlfriend with.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And then when you've then done the deed, you look at it and you're just like,
You're not
But why are you looking at elements of the girl when you just want it for a beat? So you basically you was trying to.
true,
So you basically was trying to replace then.
No, because
it's a
technically,
No, he could be right.
Because you wouldn't look at all of these things. Can you
You're
cook?
right.
Can you clean
You know
all of
what?
these?
I'll be
No,
honest.
because no,
You just want the beat.
Hold on, because you need to know if I get caught with this thing that like yo,
No, it's true. It's true. No,
Is it worth it?
is it worth
Right,
it? Like yo,
right.
like if I lose everything right now, can you cook
Yeah.
and clean and
yeah.
you get what?
Can you do what my current is doing right now?
At that time, that's literally what my thought process was.
It has to be.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this girl and I'm thinking to myself, you weren't even
Yeah.
worth all the stress.
Exactly, and then you go back. Well, I'm not
get
saying
it
like
still.
hypothetically, you go back home and you're like, you know what, babes, I don't even. You're in your head, you're like, you're the
I felt
best
so
thing in
bad, I
the world.
almost told her.
But you know
What?
what?
This is my ex at the time.
You
I
almost
felt
told
so
her.
bad, I almost told her.
I don't know about that, bro.
I didn't get that far.
No, but sometimes, you know, you get overwhelmed. You have to say something. 100%.
What you say?
Yeah.
You tell them.
Do you know what?
Do you know-
When you rate,
sometimes-
when you if
sometimes
you
feel
really
overwhelmed.
rate somebody,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
really
yeah.
like this person, you feel like you have to be honest with
You
them.
have to be.
Like I don't know why. It's just something
Yeah.
that because you have that respect for that
Yeah,
person.
yeah,
Even
yeah,
if it hurts them and upsets them, it's like,
Yeah.
yo, I have to tell you this
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
of the respect I have for you, innit? And I know I fucked up,
Yeah.
but
Yep.
And
They
there were
just
The
want-
only reason why I didn't tell her is because I was actually scared of losing that girl at the time. I did not want to lose her, bro.
Wow.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
real. Yeah,
real.
that you go through
That's
that as well.
real.
That's real. You don't want to lose.
I didn't want to lose her, so
That
I'd
she's
rather not
uplifted
say.
you
But
in some
majority
way.
of man them don't tell their girl because they don't want to lose their girl, innit?
Yeah, but
Can't go
so,
home
yeah.
and like, babes, you know what? I fucked up tonight. I chopped another thing.
course not.
And she wasn't like you, but yeah, I'm here now.
Can't be, bruh. That's too much honesty.
That's too much honesty.
That's
No, but you have
crazy,
some guys
fam.
out here they're just chopping for no reason, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the next thing, innit? Like, yeah, that one you can't rate. They're just chopping for no reason.
They're
But
just-
you
So
have
wait.
They're just
So
trying to get
what
numbers up on the
One second.
scoreboard.
Would you rate more? A man that just chopping for no reason has no feelings on these girls, or someone that's chopping to replace?
Now, not chopping to replace. I feel like when it comes to chopping to replace, yeah,
I think that's
some level of communication is missing within their current relationship.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. It's not so necessarily like the guys we're not stupid. We don't just get up and go, I need to replace this one. If that was the case, we just get rid of her, innit?
Yeah. that's
No.
true.
Nope. Some
man,
guys
them not-
don't.
Yeah, man, they don't get rid of them.
There's some men that don't get rid of girls like
Yeah,
that, you
but
know.
how much of that is just being comfortable?
But that's exactly the reason why they
But
don't
the
get
point
rid.
is, yeah,
Comfortability.
if this person isn't ticking your boxes,
Yeah.
your minimum boxes, why is she still there?
No, but there's some girls, yeah, that are ticking certain boxes that are necessary, and the guy likes that. They're comfortable with that, yeah, and they don't want to lose that situation. Although they're putting up with bullshit on the side. Hence the reason why they end up doing madnesses outside
I
of
ain't
it.
gonna lie, that little sound probably.
Fam, that happened last week as well.
I'm gonna give you a joke after this show. Still,
Oh, is it?
yeah, you lot are not even clocking what's going on.
I know what Rose are gonna say.
Oh, you
No, I don't.
don't.
No, I thought I did.
You're not gonna bust up when I
But I
tell
hear
you.
what you're
Yeah,
saying,
go on,
though.
but man, I hear what you're saying. Like, still.
I hear what you're saying, and it's a fair point. I just
So is
feel
that why
like-
they say men deal with cheating worse than women, because the women are out here replacing instead of just beating with no feeling?
Absolutely.
men can't handle
What is that?
this?
What women
you know?
do? They
What?
replace.
Of
Bro,
course,
when a woman
they
is
cheat
done,
to replace,
they
bro.
are gone.
Yeah, you know what? And it's not fair because when man them try to do that, they guilt trip man them to the
They're
match.
not
you know?
necessarily gone, you know. I think it's
They're
similar
gone,
to
man.
men. Sometimes they're missing something in it, and there's an element
Nah.
missing.
More time girls are gone, bro. Once they've clocked out of that relationship, they're out. That's it. And it takes a long time sometimes for some women to eventually get there, but they get there. But some man, they could tune out of a relationship, but it's literally for the sake of comfortability and routine, they stick in a situation. And then they start cheating, waiting for the right girl that's worth replacing this girl for, comes along, and eventually drop them out. What the fuck?
Bro, what's wrong? What's wrong with you, fam?
Fam, tell me you won the lottery, bro. 'Cause I can't see what
Alive?
was justified for breaking the mic like
I
that.
lie, like, bro, you better have won the lottery
Right.
or bet or something.
Fam.
Did you just get an email from Apple to say we're getting signed or something? Because that reaction there was a bit mad.
Carry on, Ike.
Nah, you can't do that.
You can't do
Nah,
that. On
I need to
camera as
lose.
well.
You can't do that.
On camera.
Or next time on DMD.
Hey, share the news, bro.
I can't. I can actually. I can.
What, did you just get a text saying that you're clean?
Yeah, I got that one still. I did get that one still. I did. Yeah, idiot.
It's not his.
It's not his. You're not the father.
Now, obviously, you get me.
Come on.
You get me.
Okay, like that.
But yeah.
Come back negative.
But yeah. Carry on. Sorry about the outburst. Sorry. Yeah,
It's DMD, innit?
it's DMD
It
still.
gets like that sometimes.
But yeah. So what were we saying?
What was I saying before?
I think everyone just licked now, innit?
No, man's not licked still. I'm
I'm
trying to
calm.
prepare for the dilemmas. I'm not gonna lie.
You got a dilemma?
How many we got?
We've got one still. We've got a few, but we'll just deal with one today.
Okay.
But yeah, man, we'll just wrap that that whole episode was about relationship. Maybe we could just put out the whole thing.
It's always when Esteban/Steven is here.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
fam.
man. I'm trying
Do
to-
you know what it is?
Counselor, bruv.
I feel like he's just shelling out bare issues that is going on with the
I
want
think
help.
so too.
100%, man.
Yeah,
I rate
that.
You
Counselor.
have to.
Yeah, man.
still.
I rate that.
To help
Yeah,
me as well.
why not? You gotta put it out there, innit? You can't be narrow-minded, innit? You gotta see where the man them and the women think, innit?
So what? Everyone should just be single, fam.
No, I won't say that.
I feel like everyone should just
Be single if it's
link.
necessary or if it suits you.
No, just link, fam. But you know what it is? Everyone's going through the problem. Like, unless you fight, like, everyone should be, you know what? Everyone should be single into a certain stage.
Nah, you know the problem is, yeah?
Because a lot of people get into relationships early, young, boom, 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 and not having the conversation and not
No.
knowing.
No,
No,
it's
bro.
true.
Like,
It's
wait,
true.
because then that's why people.
agree-
Why do you think
disagree.
people like if people get together early stages?
I
Yeah,
disagree.
like it's only like 1-2% that stay
I
together
disagree.
for the
No,
rest
it's
of their
true,
life.
because
I disagree.
Wait, let me
People
finish.
get
Let me
in-
finish.
no,
Let him finish.
Let him land.
Okay, let him finish.
So what I'm saying is like a lot of people. I'm saying a lot of relationships when you start early, you probably get to your 25s, 30s, whatever,
Yep.
and you meet someone that you was like, oh, this is what I read, or
Okay.
this is where I'm. Should you get what I'm saying?
I understand that.
So like. Not everything. It's only the 1-2% that are together from when they're very young and stay
Yeah.
together for the rest
Wait,
of their life. innit?
before you get into it, 1
Yep.
second. Let me just add to that, yeah. The reason why I agree is because I feel like there's too many people out here getting into relationships without the education
Yep.
of what it requires.
I agree with that.
Like everything just looks glossy.
Yep.
Like, but it's not that.
Yeah.
It really isn't. Like a relationship is the most stressful
Right,
thing.
it's hard
Can,
work, you know.
can anyone like?
Hold on, before you ask that question,
Go on,
I want to say the reason why I don't completely agree. I personally believe everyone get into relationships when you feel like it's right for you, but that is encompassing the fact that you are aware of what's necessary for you. You know a little bit more about yourself and all those sort of things, and that's at a different time for everybody. So for some people, it may come across as early, and for some others, it may be late. Everyone's different, innit? So it's at the right time for you. Once you know yourself, what you like, once you've done, you've had a bit of a personal journey, you know more about yourself. At that point, then maybe you consider a relationship if the time is right.
No,
But yeah.
100. Yeah, I agree. Go on, Rom.
Can anybody like give an example of a good relationship that you know of right now?
As in what? That the world knows about, or something that man just know a friend or something.
Whatever.
It has to be a personal thing, innit? Like the world one, you don't know.
Yeah, you don't know.
No,
innit?
because-
Even a
because-
personal thing, you
because-
don't really know.
Yeah, because I'm just
You
saying
don't really
exactly. 'Cause
know.
I'm just saying like, whereas if we're talking on the pod, then we're putting it out. Like, is it people that people gonna know? Do we have to give an example? of
No,
people
no,
that
no.
we
You
know?
just have to say yes or no.
Do I know anybody that has?
The fact that we're thinking about it just
I-
lets you know that no relationship's perfect, innit?
I know.
100%.
Okay, but the thing I can say I know of a relationship.
I don't think there's anything. I don't think there's such thing called a good relationship.
No, there is.
I know
I'll tell
that-
you what that is.
Go
yeah.
on.
There is such a thing called a good relationship when everybody understands each other. You may not be happy at sometimes. You may be like, you know what I mean? Like they understand the dynamics of a relationship.
Okay.
Yeah.
When they understand it, that's a good relationship. When they don't understand it, that's a bad relationship. Even if everything looks glossy.
Yeah.
That's what I
That's
think.
more or
is.
less what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Yeah. When everyone understands everybody, it don't mean that inside everything's rosy. It just means you understand
Yeah.
that there's gonna be times when it's gonna be low
Tough,
points.
yeah.
There's gonna be times when it's gonna be high. There's gonna be times when you're not gonna agree on certain things. There's gonna be times when you just want to punch him up, but it's not.
Unless you-
that's
unless-
a
But
relationship.
who gives the title this is a good relationship?
But this is it. The
How
only
do
thing
you
you've
know
got
that?
the only thing you've got to really to go by is how long the relationship has lasted. If you're the person from the outside looking in, you could say someone's lasted long in their relationship, and that might be the only gauge you really have to say that's a good relationship. But
But
not
you
necessarily.
don't, bro, like I feel the longer the relationship, the more things kick off in that relationship.
Yeah,
They
and it's a
probably-
possibility.
Like all the
have to
but-
override
but-
and go through and
Yeah.
beer dramas. and
Exactly. But how you deal with it may necessarily be how you could gauge if a relationship is good. But you can only really gauge that if you're in the relationship. Being the person on the outside looking in, you won't know the internal constructs or, you know, the resolution scenarios that you may use to solve problems and whatnot. Do you get me?
Yeah, no relationship is smooth, man.
So
Of course not.
the length of relationship doesn't determine if the relationship
Nah,
good,
no
innit?
chance.
No, because you
Because you could be with a
relationship
yeah.
that relationship could have expired a long time ago.
But you're just with each other just to.
Bro, I told-
Comfortability.
bro, I
There's,
told you
like I
there's-
said, like we
there's
said earlier,
There's
there's
a girl
man
from
out.
our ends, and she's like, obviously we know her, and she said to me like her parents never spoke for 20 years. They
Oh,
sat
what
in
is
the-
that, man? Get out.
They sat in the yard together.
Nah,
and
that's
they
dead.
never
How, fam?
That's
spoke.
dead. That's dead.
Well,
That's very
one,
dead.
the dad worked at nights and the mum worked days, but they never, like, she said she never saw them talk until one day they spoke and she was shocked. Like,
They
what?
sent news to each other. That's why.
Huh?
Nothing.
Yeah, they probably used to each other, and it was a thing where
I said they sent news to each other while they were on their shifts.
this guy's funny.
What's wrong with this guy?
I said they kept things interesting.
Nah, but the length of a relationship doesn't mean
Okay.
It don't.
you don't
Don't mean
like. There's
that.
no correlation between how long you've been together and a successful
Yeah.
relationship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Some relationships could be toxic and you're stuck in it.
But what makes the successful relationship then?
Like I said, didn't it? If you
Understand
know the like Ike said, didn't it? The constructs of that relationship, and you accept it.
That's successful.
That's a
Then,
good
yeah,
relationship.
If you're happy with the construct,
Yeah, that's a good, because you know that if this happens, okay, cool. I was expecting that.
Yeah.
If this happens, or if he does this or she does this, yeah, I was expecting.
But it could
that.
never be a concrete,
No.
successful
no,
relationship.
no, because
It's just successful at that time
exactly
when it is.
and it's individual
Exactly.
because it's
Exactly.
successful to you
Okay.
when
yeah.
you're within that
I
relationship.
get you.
Like, I
I
can't
agree
tell you
still.
what a successful relationship looks like because it differs
Yeah.
based on the relationship you're in.
On circumstance
Yeah.
situation.
And you have certain people, like back in the day, you have certain people that have been in relationships just because they felt like they had to be. Like there's no other way for them. Like if they leave, they ain't got nothing. So they'll just be in there, and that doesn't necessarily mean it's a good relationship. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
You just.
Smoke share the dilemma.
Yeah, let's wrap that on up, man.
You're
Get
gonna get
into
in trouble.
dilemma now.
No more Dr. Phil Esteban.
Yeah.
Is that my thing? Yeah.
Shout out everyone on the YouTube. Get involved with us.
You get me? Let me just toast. Yes. Esteban's back. You get me?
Come on.
Come on.
Make sure you hit us up, dmdlive.co.uk. Get involved in the convo. Hashtag DMD podcast. Oh, you follow the hashtag on Instagram. We actually got a hashtag on Instagram. Follow that DMD podcast, man.